the city of San Jose, we've chosen to become a leader in environmental protection. A couple months ago, we launched San Jose Clean Energy, making us the largest city in the nation to launch a community choice energy program. And we know that this is going to be an important way for us to move the needle to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the city of San Jose and to show an example for the rest of the country. We know that transportation is a huge source of carbon emissions. And because of our efforts to electrify more of our transportation infrastructure, that means we'll be moving our transportation off of fossil fuels onto cleaner energy. We're going to be shifting a lot of gas-fired appliances to electric and seeing how we can provide incentives for many apartment owners to be able to do that so that particularly residents of limited incomes can benefit from the green dividend. And finally, an awful lot of folks are going to be talking in the next few weeks about what we're trying to do in Coyote Valley. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to preserve open space for future generations. In the weeks ahead, we're going to be making decisions about how we can purchase that land in Coyote Valley along with partners and collectively protect Coyote Valley for future generations, for recreation, and for the beauty of our valley. What we're doing today is about the environment, but it's also about much more. It's about cleaning our city and beautifying our city. And while many often point the fingers at homeless and homeless encampments as a source of trash, we know that many of our homeless neighbors want to be part of the solution and don't want to simply be cast as the problem. And we launched a program called the Transitional Jobs Initiative that has now almost 36 homeless individuals who are out there working every day to clean up the trash, to beautify our city. And we're going to be expanding that program and see how we can get more of our homeless individuals who are work ready and want to contribute.
We've accumulated a lot of garbage. My crew is really great, and it's just amazing.
We know that the city can also do more on its own. A couple years ago, we launched a free junk pickup, which has been very popular. We've doubled the number of requests in just 2 years, and we're going to continue to expand and accelerate that project. We've had rapid response teams to respond to all the trash dumping that we see in different parts of our city, boosting the staffing of that team so we can more quickly respond to calls for service. And speaking of response, many of you know, because tens of thousands of San Jose residents have downloaded our My San Jose app since we launched it just a couple years ago. We've had upgrades continuously. And in early 2020, we're going to expand the number of features as well. We're also doing low tech. So we are going to be distributing over the next year 500 trash cans to different hotspots so that residents will have somewhere to put the trash when they see it. And of course, most importantly, we're going to be engaging our residents more deeply. Since we launched Beautify SJ just 2 years ago, we've tripled the number of volunteers who have engaged in cleanup events. More than 50,000 volunteers last year alone. These efforts are part of a larger effort, what I call community building, the city of San Jose. And that's a lot of what we're doing today is 300 people come out to help us clean up Coyote Creek. We want to see how we can use our beautification efforts as a gateway for more of our residents to get engaged in the life of their city to help confront our challenges together.
We've had over 12,000 volunteers come out for 16 cleanups a year, roughly, and we have 120 tons of trash that we've collected, and all that is trash that has not ended up in the creek.
We have, over the last couple of years, launched an initiative that is building in momentum. It's called City of Service. Because service is one value that we all share together. We know we live in a very deeply divided country right now. But regardless of our ideology, regardless of where we line up on any issue, one thing all Americans believe in critically is service. And so with City of Service, we look for different ways we can engage our residents. And we're really going deep on what we call service learning. There's a strong core of idealistic young people who want to help and do more to better our community. By partnering with those groups, we're trying to find ways in which we can help young people more affordably live here while they're participating in service learning programs and expand their impact. We are blessed to have a city where people care so much about making San Jose better, and I look forward to working with you to make that happen. Okay, that's a wrap.